two very prominent Japanese submarines. They're both about 100 meters in length. Another three very large Japanese destroyers. Another 5 U.S. destroyers, as well as half a dozen smaller patrol vessels. And then there's also a couple cargo ships and oilers. So there's some potential big boys here. The biggest one is about 155 meters, but then we have a series of other ships on different lengths from the small motor torpedo boats. We're about 20 meters in length, though. A little bit of different sizes here, and we have our shore-based team from the University of Hampshire. They started mapping operations really in full effect today. Started going over across some of the known wrecks to start kind of develop how to best fine-tune their mapping sonars to locate wrecks. And it's a little bit of trial and error. And they went over several of the known wrecks and could see some of them, but others they couldn't see. And so, yeah, they're fine-tuning their sonars, and it also depends, some of these prominent features, like the wreck that we're diving on right now, it's 175 meters long, but only 19 meters wide, so depending on what direction you pass it on, you might have a much higher likelihood to find it. But they will be mapping here continuously for the next 18 days and then feeding us the position data, and then so we can visually inspect them with our ROVs.
It's really interesting, this section here, when we go to review it, that there not much is being picked up.
Yeah, we're just kind of close and high maybe now.
Could be, yeah, but it's been 2 passes now. And
oh, you mean that one section in the middle? Yes,
yeah,
some kind of a step or something. I don't know. That's weird. It's just severed perfectly right there.
yeah, seems crazy, but something's going on there.
That's crazy.
Alrighty, do we have an orientation? Is about 45 degrees. What's the stern?
Yeah, Johan, can you, you mean the strike of it against?
Yep.
Yeah, can you just measure roughly what that's been? Just
the strike of the
ship. Yeah, that's just the
cardinal direction.
Yeah, the direction that it's kind of laying in based on the lines that the ship's been going. Nice. Okay, we're reaching the end now. We'll go a little bit past it. We did end up, I think, I don't know if it's the DVL offset or how we lined our heading up. I think we ended up a bit closer to it on this side. Interesting. Yeah. Yeah. It's going to be fine for what we need. I mean, there's only so much you can angle, you can get in there, so. Oh yeah, you gotta stop that ship earlier than, yeah. Yeah, we'll just keep going past now because I think Atalanta will have a bit to swing, so we might as well, you might want to step it back, honestly, but. West, yeah, that'll be both north and, yeah. Herc, you stay doing your thing for now. Yeah, yeah. Why don't you do that? Hit auto XY. And then I will stop this line. I'll start. And then let me know if you want to wait, or when you want to do a 90-degree turn to port. Yeah, I mean, you could do it now. That might be... Oh, to port I thought would give you a bit more, but no, maybe not. I'll give it a shot. Hopefully we don't tug. Yeah, tail to tail for now until we figure out where it settles. But I won't start recording until you're kind of lined up again. And
do we want to come down, and we're 45 meters off the bottom for this?
Good call, Johan.
Thanks.
We do, especially because we're kind of close to the ship. Yeah, let's go starboard. Now that the harder direction, yeah, starboard, and we can lower to the seafloor a bit too. Yeah. See, now look at what Atalanta's doing now. It's just coming back north. And that's totally not from the ship move at the moment. It's just doing its own thing. Maybe.
It's a balance of the two, yeah. I did 3-0, but I'm happy to stop anytime.
That's probably good there, yeah.
Yeah. Bridge nav.
See, what's working for us here is the way that this wreck is kind of like sloped. As I don't know how much farther out we really need to go. So that's probably, yeah, we'll come down a little, down to 30.
Ready?
Yeah, 30 altitude, I think.
Roger.
Start there again and see where we end up.
Oh. Is that the model doing something weird with that? I'm not
Oh yeah, I'm not recording, so it's
oh.
forgetting those recent points.
Ah. Just
It was kind of cool though.
yeah, it was. Let's get me in view again, I think.
Yeah, might as well set up because it looks like Catalina's
you're
doing
18 meters apart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think come around, sir. Okay, auto depth in. Nice. Good move, Johan. That worked pretty well.
Nice, Johan. Nailed it.
Yeah, I think keep coming down. Yeah, I'm locked at 30.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Oh. I thought we. Oh, okay.
Let's see. How many meters do you need to step to go as far as I need you to go? It's a riddle.
Cool.
I would say 90.
How long is the red stick?
Maybe 80.
I'm staying at
So
30.
I want you to be
Yeah.
there. So let's start with 50,
Okay.
and then we'll see. But let me know when you would like to do that.
50 meters.
Yeah, it would be a 50-meter step in your current heading. In
Okay.
the direction of your current heading.
You want to get a move in?
Yeah.
I will start
Your
recording
heading
now.
is okay. Bridge nav. Can we have the ship move 350 meters at bearing 340, please? 50 meters at bearing 340. Copy. Yes, thank you.
A few more questions here from our engaged viewers. There's one wondering about our upcoming expedition to the Marshall Islands. So starting when we wrap up this current expedition on July 23rd, we'll have a short import, and then July 26th we'll start steaming north. There'll be a 6-day transit, and then from August 2nd to 17th we'll have daily ROV operations in the waters of the Republic of the Marshall Islands on about 50 North Sea ROV dives, targeting a series of different deep water habitats, including within the recently designated natural marine sanctuaries of Bicaro and Bokak, and then several other seamounts. That expedition does not have plans to dive on any World War
Roger.
II wrecks.
All good.
There were a couple wrecks from Operation Crossroads that happened after World War II that were originally discussed as potentially being surveyed, but now current plans. Now we do have starting discussions about 2026 operations, and they will likely take EV Nautilus to places that are also very interested for naval history. Expeditions that will go to Wake Atoll, where we have a couple of targets of from previous mapping explorations. So that will happen next year, as well as return to Guam and Saipan, where there was also numerous submerged archaeological. So a lot more exploration to do. This expedition that we're on right now is really unique in that it is fully dedicated to maritime history and archaeology, just because it's such a unique area and having so many of these wrecks in such a short area. Other places will be mapping and exploring. They're much more widely dispersed, so those expeditions typically are wider in scope and also include biological and geological in addition to archaeological investigations. But
Yeah, all good. You know, I
think Atalanta's just slow to move up current. Took a little longer.
okay.
You can see we're pretty laid back.
I'll buy it. Yeah. We don't have a Atalanta velocity. We kind of have one in Quincy, but it's heavily, it bounces with the USBL, so it can be. Yeah. We really, that'd be cool, like a filtered Atalanta velocity, because then we'd know when it's starting to go up to speed and slow down.
I'm going to put a little more in the ship to keep Atalanta moving. Bridge now. Can we move another 20 meters at bearing 340, please? Thank you.
Just make sure you stop it short, though. I don't want to get too. Oh, you're right, though. It might stay back south.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, just a bit. Yeah, that's kind of my aim.
Okay.
At least another 10 meters, but probably more. Let me see here. Because we ended up getting a little close. I think we can be...
We're going to get blown to starboard, right?
What frame of reference?
The ship's starboard as we turn, and our starboard once we've turned.
To our port, yeah. When we turn to port, we'll get blown to our port.
Really? Didn't we the first time get blown? Oh, we did? I thought we got further from the ship the first time. No? Okay. Because we just got blown towards the ship just now, so we're going to get blown away from the ship this time like we did the first time, no?
Yeah. Blown, the ROVs will get blown to their port. ship.
Okay, maybe that's what I'm not. Just looking at the line on high pack relative to the line we had set out for ourselves, it looked like.
I mean,
We keep getting blown to
we
the
don't
south.
those lines are not blown to any direction. They're what we. Yeah, the only thing would be the USPL drift, which are no longer on those screens.
Yeah.
Do you mind pulling this back up? Thank you.
Yeah, the line directions would be just because we put them in a slightly different heading.
Got it.
All right, let's see, where are we? Let me get this top-down view again. Spin around. Measure. Here. Yeah, you're probably pretty good there. That's about 30 or so. Let me take a look at what the occlusion will be with that.
Yeah, take a look at the inclusion.
Yeah, you got it. I mean, if you don't, what are you even doing?
You got to.
Yeah, we'll be good there.
Okay.
So we can hold that.
Holding.
I'll stop the record.
You want to stop?
The ship is stopped.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Great. We'll see where Atalanta sticks. Probably right there, huh?
Yeah. Maybe a little further.
We can just try to turn together, Sarah, if you want. Thusly.
Thusly.
Yeah. It's really slow because I'm still in auto heading.
Wow, you guys, that was perfect pirouette action.
Look at that. Look at those beams. Look at that inclusion.
Yeah.
Should be roughly 252.
Can't look
again.
away.
2.5 what?
252.
Copy. I overshot a little. Wow. It's embarrassing. All right, come back. 252 and actually.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that top-down view, and you can line up.
Thanks.
See what. We'll make another guess again. Yeah, that looks all right. What do we think?
Yeah, it looks good. I just want to bring up that we ended this run in 13 meters different water. So that would end us in like
13 shallower.
17 meters. I don't think that's a huge problem, but maybe we start this at like 35.
Yeah.
Is that okay? Does that change your
And then we
offset?
go, no, it's fine.
And then we would go to, I don't know, whatever that is, 22 or something.
Let's, yeah, because then, I mean, that would be probably fine.
It's whatever you want to do. I mean, I feel pretty good about there not being something over there.
Yeah, I think as good as,
Yeah. If you want to just do a 30 and just do a low one, that's fine too.
No, I agree. We'll start at 35 and we'll.
Okay. You want to maybe both of us come up 5 meters?
Actually, scratch that. It's fine here.
Okay, do it at 30?
Yeah.
Okay. Belay your last. Belay my last. Okay.
Belay. Happy belated.
Okay, you want to get a ship move in? I think we're ready, right?
Ready.
Copy. Sorry, just double checking one.
No, you're good. You and I are not? Yeah. No, Chris was right. Chris,
I'll
K2,
get the
not
ship going.
third person Chris.
Bridge now.
Chris is right.
Imagine you talked about yourself like that.
This is magnetic.
Hi, can we have a ship move 200 meters at bearing 252?
Which is magnetic? What?
Atlanta, right?
Great,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah.
All right, 252. I'm gonna go start going actually, because we're under. You good with that, Rennie?
Recording now, yep.
Okay.
Good to go.
Nice.
If it bugs you, you can put the vehicle marker on the USBL and just watch as the DVL draws. Go, not there, not there, not there, no. That would be bad.
Reset.
Yes, there you go, that one. There you go. But just remember to switch it back.
Yeah.
That other one would put our master position source as USBL, and auto XY would be crazy.
Yep.
See, it's doing the heading thing again. It's coming around.
Press it.
I'm gonna adjust it starboard a little, Rennie. My heading.
Yeah, I see that. Let me
Don't you think?
let me double check on the ortho. Yeah, it's, I don't know why.
It's. I mean, I think it's probably just turning
just waving.
on the.
It might just be when you click the, did you put forward step in?
I did.
Yeah, when you click it, might be like whatever heading it was at, it was wobbling at, you know.
Okay.
And if it's wobbled to the left, then, or to the port.
I gotta slow down a little.
Yeah.
Ooh. I see. So it. Yeah, set point isn't happy. I did slow down, but I'm worried I'm gonna keep going if the ship doesn't catch up.
Atalanta still hasn't really started yet.
Okay, I might have to pause it here, Rennie.
It's all right.
Okay.
Yep, there we go.
You happy with that heading?
What's that?
Siphon it for, maybe?
Good with that heading, you think?
I think our ideal heading is probably 250.
Whatever it is right now.
Yeah, 250.
That's it. Yeah.
We'll see how it goes when I hit the button and forward again.
So if you just joined us, welcome to the second dive of our NA-173 expedition to Iron Bottom Sound. Today we are,
Get a little return.
the ROVs are currently at a depth of just about 850 meters, just above and to the side of the wreck of the USS Astoria. We're just finishing the last couple of passes using the multi-beam mapping sonar that is mounted on ROV Hercules to create a comprehensive high-resolution map of the wreck. And once that is complete, we will start approaching the wreck to video it. And hopefully that will start in about 20 minutes or so, depending on these last couple of passes.
I'm going to start it back up.
Roger, good to go.
And the plan of today's dive is to spend as much time as we need to do a comprehensive and systematic video documentation of the entire periphery of the wreck, getting some good close-ups, as well as some dramatic shots of the deck and some of the iconic features. That should take us a good 6-7 hours or so to complete. And once that is done, and if we do not have any reason to come up because of weather or mechanical issues, the dive will proceed, going to several other wrecks that are in the vicinity, including another heavy cruiser that is just about a mile away from here, the USS Quincy, then a couple of Japanese destroyers, the Ayanami and the Yudachi, and various others are all kind of lined up close by. So a lot more exploration to come. So thank you so much for joining us, and should be starting to see the wreck in 20 minutes or so, depending on how long these last few passes take us.
What frequency are these? Do we know?
It should. You can pull it up on the right. I think one of them.
Like
I want to say in
900 or 700 or something?
Yeah, one's 6 and one's 9 maybe, or maybe I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
It doesn't really matter.
One
Curious.
you can change and one you can't.
Mm.
If you pull up the tab, like if you scroll over to the right there, does something pop up all the way over,
Oh.
like to the right, more right, yeah.
Okay.
And then some information might be in there.
Looks like everything except frequency. That's all right.
Couple more questions here from the audience while we're continuing with our survey. Question coming in, and what kind of marine life we expect to find on this wreck.
I'm
and I'm just
curious.
pulling up some of the photos when this wreck was surveyed 10 years ago, and quite a few hydroids, some Venus flytrap anemones, quite a few squat lobsters, and actually some king crabs as well, some larger crabs on them, many larger gooseneck barnacles and encrusting fauna, but also a couple shots of a very big ray, stingray. So it should be interesting to see if we can even line up some of the shots and see how these organisms, especially the encrusting ones, have grown in the last 10 years since they were first documented or last documented.
This is awesome. We're doing really good work here on this side. This is the side that's tipped up towards us, so it makes sense, but you can really get a sense of the structure in there. Even this under bit here.
Rennie, how does our, if we look top down, how does our heading vector look? On my maps it looks like we're going to get
So
some,
some of that was because we've drifted so much from that DVL path. I think you're looking at the 2 DVL paths, yeah? We will get a bit closer, but
oh, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, but that I think
you're right.
Yeah, we
were actually
and we ran off of it to the right when we made that first pass, so
right.
Yeah. So I think we're okay. I think it was the first pass that was where we were not great or not as good.
Gotcha.
This is awesome. Yeah, this side, so this is gonna be, you can see how it's like just the whole shape of it. Nice, that's good. Yeah, really, it's like the perfect angle for us to be mapping the side of it.
So Rennie, it just looks like a slight tilt, right, of the ship.
Yeah.
that away. I can see your camera angle on all the way left, right? Yeah, okay. Just for reference. I did speed up a little bit. I'll speed up a little more. Huh? I didn't hear you.
I'm totally going to do my best that you guys can be the ones that approach the shipwreck. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, if we keep doing 2 a day.
Boy Scout up there. Eagle Scout.
Oh yeah, looking crazy.
I know.
We did a hydrothermal vent field at Endeavour for Ocean Networks Canada, and it was incredible to have what we had developed in our minds over years of working there, just laid out on a map to navigate from. Because all the spires are really, you know, the only thing, well, I mean, not the only thing, one of the things that was difficult there was the chemically laden water from the black smokers and everything, mineral laden, and difference of temperature really affected. Yeah, and the Norbit has an onboard sound velocity sensor, but it's discrete. You know, it's not the whole 30 meters below it. So if you're over a, you know, a black smoker, it kind of gets all wonky. But look at this, we're getting right up under there. Yeah, we've done that with the forward. We've had Norbit facing forward, and it picks it up really well, better than the mezzos, which we have followed them with the mezzos before, but.
Yeah, the Norbit is a good bubble hunter.
Yeah. 23. It's kind of like perfect for this side of the ship. It's like we planned it. We planned it. For the mission. For the mission. We'll never see a shipwreck, but it's like the guy who didn't leave the capsule, you know? For the mission. I'll stay back. You guys go to the moon. You guys go to the moon. I'll stay back. I'll make the dehydrated food for when you come back. I don't need to step on the moon. Yeah, just one little one. Doesn't have to be, yeah, it doesn't have to be very far though, just kind of just from here to the other side. Yeah, we'll see where Atlanta ends up.
So I guess, does science have a preference there for when we start visuals?
I don't think so. You pick a spot and we just systematically go through wherever you feel most comfortable approaching.
You'll have the Norbit up here, but I'll run down and also make the 2D maps for HiPAC, so that seemed to be really helpful. I'll make a super quick one, as quick as I can.
Definitely
and it'll
helpful.
be on HiPAC and on NavG as well. But you'll still have this, and I'll lock it in like the behind Herc mode, and you can, in the meantime. Yeah, I have to remember what it was called, but I'll find it. Okay, almost there. Let's see what we need to do to get. Yeah, there's just a bit missing under there, but we'll see how much will we get when we get past it. It's gonna be a great model though. I mean, look at that. Super cool.
Yeah, curious.
It's a few squidworm, I think.
Yeah.
Are we getting it?
I think with our swing, it'll be a good amount.
Yeah, see, like that stuff's
the correct
artifact
amount.
there, but this is great.
That was my thought, yeah. Okay, ship is stopped.
Okay, yeah, we'll go past a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't want to go any higher because we'll just kind of be closer and lower. Yeah. Yeah, when you turn 90, we'll see. For the mission. For the mission, we'll see what we need, where we need to be. Yeah, we'll see how much it helps. I mean, it's going to be hard to see under there no matter what you do, so. It's occluded, totally occluded. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm okay anywhere here stopping.
Okay.
We'll just do that one and then we'll be good. So I just need like that little bit. So I'm gonna stop recording this one and you can do that turn whenever you're prepared to.
Do you want me to start coming south? Okay, standing by.
Yeah, it's pretty short, so.
Great. Bridge nav. Can we have a 30 meter ship move at bearing 162, please? Thank you.
No, I mean, yeah, it's hard to see what we're, look at the Norbit here, the Norbulator. Yeah, I'll be all right. Sorry, I know it's nauseating when I move everything around, but it helps you see what the coverage is and everything. Yeah. You can see 3 dimensions that way. That's like, they have GIFs where it's like 2 things and 2 photos back and forth, and then it creates a little 3-dimensional thing because it's, you need the stereo. So it's just me doing this over and over again. Dan hates it. Okay, whenever you're ready. Well, I guess, yeah, with Atalanta, whenever Atalanta is ready. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just going.
Okay. I'll watch and I'll see when we're done. And then for the mission, I'm going to go downstairs and make a map while you guys explore a shipwreck.
Can we add another 20 meters at bearing 162, please?
I could probably do it here, actually.
Thank you.
But I'll get distracted. Yeah, that's strange. I mean, that was ripping to nothing. It's straight up and down. Dynamic. Pass on to the next watch that this depression here is not real.
Okay.
They'll find out.
we don't think it's real, but verify visually.
It's not, yeah, it's not real.
I don't know, the depression feels real about not
It
getting
often does.
more than half an hour.
That's how,
I'm speeding up a little.
Roger.
Look at that inclusion. I think that's going to be pretty nice, man.
Yeah. I mean, even just like this, it looks good.
Yeah. Don't change head. I think now it's, yeah, now it's confused because there's no current.
Mm.
It was ready for battle.
Yeah, it's on edge.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
auto XY as an anxious form.
That, yeah. Okay, it's...
There we go. That's painting it.
Yeah,
real,
nice.
Real good.
Looks good.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's great. It's too good, actually. This has no business being that good.
That's crazy inclusion.
I was saying occlusion, but I'll take inclusion.
I know, but occlusion is when you can't see it, right?
Yeah, I precluded that. You might be right.
In conclusion.
Yeah.
I prefer inclusion.
I don't know, inconclusive.
Mm.
Yeah, that did fill it in pretty good.
Yeah. Might be an illusion, though.
Oh, no.
This is leading to some confusion.
I think there might be some confusion.
I'm going back to the depression.
What's that protrusion?
Dave's getting out of here.
Dave's,
yeah, I'm going back to the depression, man.
Almost, but we're still getting a bit of it.
Yeah, sure. We could probably stop the ship, right? Oh, no, it already is.
Stopped.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Johan's on it.
Nice.
Chief nav.
Chief.
All right, Rennie, let me know when we're calling it.
Shortly. Momentarily.
I know you're trying to think of one that ends in ocean, but there isn't.
Conclusion?
Conclusion.
Nice. Oh, I'm getting out there. Oops. You stopped.
Okay, I am stopped.
Yeah, good. Because
Great.
we
Stopping the survey?
Yes.
Okay.
Now go explore the wreck while I make a map.
Okay. I'm going to back up.
25 minutes, y'all. The power half hour.
Well done. Thank you very much, Rennie.
Soon we'll be equipped with a beautiful base map.
Okay, I put this in third-person follower mode.
Oh, okay.
I am no longer recording. Everything else should be fine. And so yeah, now it'll just go where you go.
Okay, cool. I think if it's up here, maybe we'll switch. Dave, if you're okay with it, maybe we'll switch this back to, I can't remember what it was.
Thanks, everybody.
Just
Thank you,
select
Rennie.
Thanks,
the
Rennie.
dive,
Thank you, Rennie.
the dive
Oh,
saddle.
okay. Yeah, yeah. Ah,
Pango,
thank
you're
you.
back.
All right.
Oh, man. Tell me I have to navigate without NORBIT maps?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Okay, so I am in auto depth. What do we need to do? Come port, and then
Yeah, let me know.
yeah. I can't see. Yeah, we need to come like up here, right? Something like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think if you swing around, you might almost be there.
Yeah. Okay.
One step at a time. Synchronized swimming, yeah.
Watch lead. I think we'll approach at deck level. Does that sound good?
Yeah, wonderful. You have deck level, and then maybe
Okay.
it looks like you're setting up for a starboard side, and we can just, on the first pass, go center line all the way across.
Center line longitudinally.
Yeah, exactly.
Stern to back. Okay.
Yep, stern to bow, doing the main deck.
Okay.
And then we'll do the same on the other side. And then
Okay.
obviously that will all be on the next watch, and then after that we can do below the hull. But yeah, the idea is to get a complete visual survey of all of it. And I mean, there's going to be some big superstructures that are going to take a bit more time, but
Okay. So come down, try to stay at deck level, come down the starboard side first. Is that?
yep, if that works for you, I mean, pick a side. And
No, that works. Yeah. Sounds good.
Yeah.
All right, Sarah, you want to, let's come down a little bit. Okay.
There's the ship.
Understood.
yeah, so if you just joined us, welcome.
All right, there it is. Yep.
We are about to start our visual survey of the wreck of USS Astoria. We are
Okay. I'm gonna lock in auto depth.
850 meters
Put in auto XofX
depth,
right now.
a few miles north of Savo Island and the Solomon Islands, about to explore a wreck that was sunk 83 years ago during the first battle of Savo Island. Thank you so much for joining us.
Okay, let's I think let's maybe get a short move in.
Can I come behind you more? Or?
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. Yeah.
Do we need to do any video-y things, white balance or that kind of stuff?
We do need to do white balance once we get more or less in position.
Okay. I'd like to do that off of the wreck then.
Okay.
And then Johan, at some point soon, if we could put down a pin for the bow of the ship, and we'll call that, I don't know if you can see how they were doing it on the last dive.
Yeah, they had like
Vin underscore A is what we want to do, but I don't know for the balancer they actually put that word there. But let's keep it Vin underscore A. Or not Vin, it's ast underscore A.
Roger.
Yeah. Talking to me? If you, there's plenty of light. If you can swing towards me a little bit to square it up. Okay, I'm talking on SPL, so if you can swing the arm towards me, towards the camera. We've got kind of an odd collection of lights on. Must be the other arm has a light on it as well. So we want to get it now with tilt. We want to tilt up so that we get that white patch in the center. I'm talking on SPL.
Yeah, I can hear you fine, Dave.
Okay. Okay.
Yep. Yep.
So tilt up.
And
get that patch in the center of the
get it right in the middle.
Right in the middle.
Don't want to do too.
Right about there is fine. Okay, I'm going to zoom in, and we.
I can go a little left if you need.
Tilt up a little bit. Tilt.
Yep.
Yep.
Just trying to ease into it.
Yep. And if you
go
can
down a little.
Pan it left a little bit.
Left.
Yeah, you may need to move the arm. I'm kind of still at an angle on it.
There you go.
But it gets out of the light then, so maybe.
There we go. Right there. Yeah.
I need to be able to fill the frame, and I can almost sort of do it. Might
there
work.
You go.
Exposure rate. Boy, it's an odd collection of light. What lights do we have on?
We have.
Yeah, that's better. That's much better. That
there we go. Yeah, all lights are on right now.
Okay. That'll work. That'll do it. Okay, Herc is going to black then. Now. And put back. White balance. And save that. And save that. Okay, white balance is complete. Thank you.
Change this over here. You want me to turn them off real quick? Test it out? Yep.
Should be mon left.
Yeah, I've got some iris range. Give me a subject. Give me something to shoot. Then we'll have to see what the lights are like.
Okay. All right, shut down port and starboard light, or the minute lights. There we go.
Yeah, that evens things out. I think they were providing more backscatter than actual light.
Nice.
But in certain situations, those could be very useful.
Yeah. I have to. And I can leave that camera up there for now too. Okay. Yeah, and it'll start to go. I know sometimes Dan has to like jerk the shoulder up and then hit the button.
Nice.
I'll keep an eye on it though.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry for bringing that up.
Oh. Yep.
Yeah, you were roughly, that's roughly where I estimated the bow to be. And
What's this?
That's a cool thing in front of us.
yeah, sounds good. Once you come out of autos, if I can do a DVL reset real quick too. Yeah. Copy, thanks. Woohoo! Roger.
Okay. Yep. Sure. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we've got quite a bit of wiggle room.
Cool. Yeah, Atalanta is positioned right in front of the bow, 20 meters off. Yeah, if you come a little port, right down.
Yep. On your main. Okay. Tilting down. Trying to, hard to tell how far down I'm going. I feel like it's not working. Oh, there it is. All right, she's going slow. Maybe. All right, there you go. Set her up for you. It's kind of off to the right. No. And then, do you want me to leave the porch inside or bring it just above the porch? Okay. There.
That's it. That's full wide. Yep.
1, 2. See. Sorry. I was just testing out one of my lights to try and make it. Sorry, I should have warned you. So it's kind of just on the back scatter.
I'm going to, let's sidle up to this bow and take a gander. Coming down.
All right.
And then P2C. Okay. All right, let me do some of this, turn this stuff off. All right, here we go.
So are we coming along starboard here?
I'm going to, yes, we'll do the, so are we at the stern or this is the bow?
This is the bow from the look of the drawing I just got.
Okay, so we'll go along the Astoria's port side, so we'll go port to port.
So I'll swing up to the north here?
No, so...
This is the bow, so okay, port's down here to the south.
Astoria's
got it.
Yeah, port side. Okay, I got 17 meters under me.
Okay, heading down.
Let me see where my camera's at.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and move at Atlanta then.
All right, Ben, I'm over here on the science side table.
John.
Let me just get stood up.
Bridge nav. Move 15 meter, bearing 126.
Okay, so what, Jonathan, what camera would you like me to try and frame things the most in?
Sorry, Ben, are you on SPL or?
I am, yeah. Am I too quiet?
That's a lot better.
You got me? Okay. Which camera, Jonathan, do you want me to frame most? Or like drive, you know, you can, if you want me like to keep this guy.
Yeah, I'd say just get as
close
as you would get to in the bow on a normal survey, unless you see how all the things look. Yeah.
Okay.
All the cameras look.
Man, this camera's way down. I gotta bring it up a little.
Okay.
Oh, there's the Astoria name. This is the stern, is it?
This is the stern.
Yeah.
Okay, it is. This is not the bow.
You're going to do some light balancing?
We certainly probably should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let me back out a little, so that I don't know. It gives me a little time to drive away if I get a current. All right. I'm going to go to auto XY, auto heading, auto depth. Okay. Oh, yeah, we'll get that up before we go. Okay. Oh, crap.
Ben, how does that look for sharpness on the upper cam?
This one or this one?
Top left.
As far as I can tell, I mean, you're having some, I think the center is focused, but you're getting some aberration here on the on the extremes.
Okay.
Looks like are we drifting or are we holding?
Hey Nav, when you have a second, I'd love to drop a pin that just identifies the stern.
I got to change this really quick. Okay.
And similar to last dive, Jacob, it's going to be the first 3 letters of the wreck name with an underscore and then a letter. So we'll start with A.
How does that look?
Beautiful. Thank you.
Yep.
And for context, I'll just be having you drop points at some of the major features to keep us oriented and ensure we're covering the entirety of the wreck. So that's what we're working on.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Just call them out, and then I'll as soon as I get a second, I'll put them in.
Will
Okay,
do.
I'm going to turn on some lights for you guys here. Oh, I guess we don't turn on lights.
Should I be white balancing with this? With no?
Yeah, I think that's the plan, but I don't have any lights now on the inside.
Oh, Ben, they were using the arm lights to light that for white balance. You move the other one out. I'm sorry, it's going to be a pain. You're going to have to move that, your left arm.
Okay. Shoot. Mike, if you could keep an eye on my position, if you see me drifting towards, if my GVL drops out or whatever. Pitch out.
Okay, good morning, good evening, whatever it may be, wherever you may be. We're just starting this is midnight, right?
Oh, come on. Midnight.
I'm having trouble keeping track of time. The midnight
That's how you
watch
know.
On the EV Nautilus, and we are sitting off Savo Island in the Solomon Sea, a place called Iron Bottom Sound, the site of one of the most horrific series of naval battles during the Second World War. And we're sitting right now at the wreck of the USS Astoria, which is a 175-meter long New Orleans class heavy cruiser. That's about 580 feet long. We've just completed a sonar survey of it. We give kind of a nice picture of its orientation and show what's protruding or not.
Okay, guys. Is that okay?
A real heads up before we start a visual survey. And right now the video engineers and the pilots are working to do a little what we call light balancing to make sure that whites are whites and the darks are darks. And maybe we should start then with some introductions. Noel, why don't you start?
Absolutely. Good morning, everyone. My name is Noel. I'm in the data logger seat. I'm very excited to be here today. We have been on the Lucky Watch schedule now twice today, being on watch while we get to observe and image these incredible wreck sites. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to looking at the Astoria with you all and learning a little more from Frank as well about some of the historical implications of this site.
Tia.
Hello, I'm Taya. I'm your
excuse me, Taya.
You're all good. Your screen grabber / intern. Really excited to be here to just learn more about the history and have this experience.
Excellent. We're delighted to have you here. Frank. Well, Frank, I'm not sure we're hearing you. No.
Good to go on white balance.
Test, we good? Okay, thanks. Hold on one sec.
Is that better?
Let me just get this out of the way.
Try again.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's okay.
All right.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm Frank from Naval History and Heritage Command, and I'm here to observe the dives on these wrecks
as they are considered war graves and protected under the Sunken Military Craft Act. Astoria, the ship we're looking at now, is the same class as the Vincennes, the one we finished a few hours ago. Astoria actually has kind of a interesting connection pre-war with Japan. In early 1939, just before World War II broke out, she was selected to carry the ashes from the late Japanese ambassador to America, Hiroshi Saito. I'm not sure I'm pronouncing his last name correctly. From Annapolis to back to Japan. It was kind of seen as a goodwill gesture to the Japanese, and it reciprocated a similar event in 1920s when a Japanese cruiser brought the remains of the American ambassador who had passed away in Japan home to the States. So Astoria embarked the ashes at the Naval Academy in Annapolis, Maryland, and then set sail, stopped at the Panama Canal Zone, then in Hawaii before sailing across the Pacific. Arrived in Yokohama, and one of the Japanese ships which escorted Astoria into port was the destroyer Akatsuki, who we will come across later in this project, hopefully. But the gesture was well received by the Japanese. The crew was treated to some very fine hospitality by the Japanese people. I should also note that the ship's commanding officer at this time was one Richmond Kelly Turner, who would later become the one of the commanding officers in the Guadalcanal campaign. And as a thank you for the gesture that the U.S. made, Ambassador Sato's family, his wife and his children, presented to the U.S. Naval Academy a pagoda, a granite pagoda, which is still on the grounds of the U.S. Naval Academy in front of the Luce Hall. And it's a, just a touching kind of connection between a pre-war event and, geopolitical manifestations, and then here we are now with all these things tying together. It's kind of an interesting interesting part of the ship's history, which has more of an impact on us.
Yeah, and I visited the Naval Academy many times. My son's a graduate, and I saw that pagoda, but I'd never known the history. So thank you. That's really, really helpful.
Yeah. Thanks, Frank.
I think I've sent the team a picture of it if they want to post it at some point.
Is the front row in a position to introduce themselves, or is this a bad time? Is the front row listening to anything?
We are, 1 second.
Okay. All right, we'll just hold off on the front row, and I'll take a second to introduce myself then. I'm Larry Mayer. I am the director of something called the Center for Coastal and Ocean Mapping at the University of New Hampshire. And that's a national center of excellence, developing technologies and approaches for improving seafloor mapping and ocean mapping, actually in the water column too. And so I've been involved with the Ocean Exploration Trust since its beginning. And Bob and I have gotten to sea for more than 30 years together.
Wow.
I also happen to be the chair of the Ocean Exploration Trust board. But that's a small sidelight. While I'm out here on the vessel, we have a team of 7 others who are sitting in Honiara on shore, operating a remotely operated surface vessel that has a sophisticated multi-beam sonar like the ship has, a little smaller version. And they're out now, and they'll be doing that 24 hours a day on probably 3-day cycles, mapping large portions of Iron Bottom Sound, trying to identify wrecks that we don't know their location of yet. And here there's a beautiful view of the name Astoria on the stern of the Astoria. That's a great shot. Okay, if the front row is in a good place to introduce yourself. Why don't you start with Jacob?
Yeah, we are. So my name's Jacob Stock. I am going to be your navigator on board, and I'm looking forward to having a safe dive. Outside of the Nautilus, I work for the University of South Florida's Center for Ocean Mapping and Innovative Technologies. And next we have Ben.
Hi everybody. My name is Ben Irwin, and I'm your Herc pilot for this evening. When I'm not here, I'm either working on another vessel called Falcor 2, or enjoying sailing with my wife and dog.
So it's a busman's holiday, I guess.
Yeah. And on to Mike.
Mike.
Hi everyone, Mike Burns. I am your Atalanta pilot for this shift. When I am not on Nautilus, which is not often.
This is true.
I do work on other ships as well. And then, yeah, I also am very, very active outside. Either you can find me in the mountains or not find me in the mountains, or out on either surfboards or subboards or diving. So
we'll only find you when you want to be found.
Exactly.
Tess?
I'm Tess. I'm the
Tess,
video engineer.
speak up a little, please.
Can you hear me better now?
Yes, thank you.
I'm Tess. I'm the video engineer. And when I'm not here, I scuba dive a lot, and I really love photography.
Excellent, thank you. Okay, so I think as everybody can see, we're sitting at the stern of the cruiser Astoria. As I said, a sonar survey has been completed. I don't. Is that sonar image being put out on the satellite? No, I don't think so. It doesn't have to be. I think this is probably more relevant and interesting. And what we're going to start now is a photogrammetric survey. So we kind of get complete visual coverage of the vessel so that a 3D image of it at high resolution can be created. Now, Ben, I'm going to turn to you in terms of how you're going to approach us. You're going to do the up-down mode?
We can do it that way.
Well, I'm going to leave it to you to do it the way you're most comfortable with, but that was effective. It seemed to be effective last time.
Yeah, unless Jonathan has some...
No, Jonathan said it's pilot's discretion.
Okay. Yeah, there's a couple ways we could do it, but we can do it the way we did last time. It's perfectly fine with me. It seemed to work well with the speed of the ship. So one thing I'd say is, are we happy with this lighting? Do we want to try and turn lights on or off to get better definition?
Yeah, the question is, are we happy with the lighting, or do you want to turn lights on and off to get better? No, I saw an okay sign.
Should we just test and see if there's anything that gives us better? Give me your opinion. So that's mids off. Actually, that looks better. Okay. Yeah, true. Yeah. So I mean, I think that's fine actually. That's much better.
Yeah, I think I even as a novice back here, it looks better.
That's just with the down. That's too much. Yeah. Okay. So that's with the down lights on. And yeah. Yep. Good. All right. I'm much more happy with that. All right, buddy. All right. So I guess Jacob and Larry, what we'll do is we'll do the same kind of up and down motion we did last time, all the way up the starboard side of the boat, and then we'll
come around the bow, and
cross around the bow, do the port side.
Yeah, and then we'll take the fly over the top.
Yep.
So
that seemed to work pretty good.
Ben, within this flight pattern, this is Noelle at Data. I just saw you looking around frantically. Will it still be possible for us to pause and look at particular features or square up CinemaCam for some particular stills?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay,
yep.
We can help put those requests in and guide that if that's helpful.
Perfect, yes.
Right. We'll just give a shout from back here. Yep.
Absolutely.
I love it. All right. Okay, let me get my pilot screen up.
Just let me know when you're ready to go, and then I'll call on the first move.
Yeah, let's. If everybody's ready, I'll let Jacob.
We're certainly ready back here.
Crack the whip. All right, go for it, Jacob.
Bridge nav. Move 20 meter, bearing 100.
All right, and I'll just start driving.
I am already noticing that there's quite a bit more biofouling present on this wreck than what we noticed on the previous site.
Now we're only 6 or 7 kilometers away, but we are about 200 meters or 150 meters shallower. I think we're at about 850 meters here, 855 meters right now for the ROV, and we were over 1,000 with the Vincennes, and that may have something to do with that, or may not.
Looks like you can see some more wood on the deck and some distortions on the main deck level.
And that post that's fallen over, that looks like the stern post with the stern light maybe on it.
Could be, yeah.
We'd love to see if we can see any of the hull numbers on this side.
That
I doubt we'll see it.
That looks almost like a part of the catapult.
Yeah.
Can we zoom in on that structure under the stern?
Like a catapult, you're saying?
It looks like a catapult track.
Huh.
Sure.
That's an
Go
odd.
test.
Okay to zoom. Okay, great.
I'll get you.
Yeah.
Huh. Is there any section you want to look at particularly, or?
Just trying to identify it. It kind of looks like the part. It looks like the catapult. It's kind of an odd place for it to have landed.
Were there 1 or 2 catapults on the?
2.
Yeah, I thought there were 2.
All right.
Okay to zoom out?
Yeah.
Because on Vincennes, that's where we were looking at the propeller and the shaft.
Exactly, yeah.
But that's...
These catapults were for small float planes. I think the Astoria carried 4 of them, and they were used for reconnaissance.
Reconnaissance as well as spotting the cruisers fall a shot.
Right.
So when the main battery would fire,
5 meter, bearing
they could report back to the ship if they were...
Sorry? Yeah.
And this is a small anti-aircraft gun.
Okay.
And it's the same as the Vincennes, to be 1 on each side in this area.
I gotta switch back to this.
Yeah, there's the other one, and then I think we said there were a total of 8 of these 5-inch anti-aircraft guns.
Those are actually the 1.1s.
1.1s?
Yeah.
Okay.
Surviving ships of this class after these battles were retrofitted with Beaufort gun mounts. that were far more effective.
Wow. With shells on the back, huh?
It's like a ventilator.
That is shell casings on the... No, I don't.
Looks like our K2 mapper is not giving us a snail trail. Does anybody know how to fix that? No?
Where? Down here? And then
This guy, our little voxel map.
Oh, I don't actually have control of that from here.
All right, no worries. Oh, geez. He changed all kinds of stuff here. All my cameras are all in weird places here.
Also, it looks like they heard you and they're adding that for you.
Okay, oh, that's why. I hit the wrong sampler. There we go.
We also have a nice view from the Atalanta.
Yeah.
That's much improved. Oh, this looks like where machine guns were.
Yeah.
Bridge nav.
Yeah, on the Vincennes, there were machine guns in each of those.
Yeah. You know, Astoria was the last of the 3 to sink, and she actually stayed afloat until
15 meter
about
bearing
noon the day after the battle. And I'm wondering if some of this stuff was jettisoned over the side during a, I don't know.
Yeah.
Here comes the aft 8-inch gun.
So this would be turret 3?
Turret 3. Look at the hatch with the open scuttle.
Right, yeah.
So the hatch would have been lowered as battle conditions, but the scuttle is for escaping. We didn't see any of that on Vincennes.
Well, on the Vincennes, this area was where
Imploded
the aft house had,
collapsed,
and the deck had collapsed also. Yeah, I think Noelle, your observation is absolutely right. There seems to be much more growth on this.
Yeah, quite a lot more.
Yeah.
Now that is amazing if that is the catapult underneath.
Just
The
don't
other
know what
NORBIT.
else it could be. That's amazing.
So, can you describe to me how these catapults worked exactly?
It's like a slingshot.
It is just a float plane slingshot.
Yeah, on an aircraft carrier, they use steam. I don't know if this was...
They were powder charges.
Powder charges.
Yeah.
Powder charge slingshot.
Yeah.
Interesting. Ooh. Hello.
To remove the location. something interesting by the starboard side gun sticking out of the gun port there on top of the gun barrel.
Yeah, what is that?
I don't know.
If I remember on the Vincennes, on some of the guns that used, it still had the kind of rubber
The gun bloomer.
bloomer. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's. I'm learning all kinds of words here. Seth, one of our, excuse me, outside observers thinks it's a shell casing that's sticking out of there. Again, there's the rangefinder. Is that
bridge now
coming into view right
yeah.
now?
Yeah.
Yeah. This turret looks a little more beat up. But notice how, you know, remember what we saw in Vincennes?
You saw the barbarette.
5 meter bearing
yeah.
072.
Yeah, there seems to be much more growth on this one. No, this is 850 as opposed to 1,000, over 1,000, and that's probably the difference, because they're only six kilometers apart laterally. And I don't know if that's the degaussing cable or just some other random cable.
It also looks like the propeller guard to the left of the screen.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. Jonathan says it looks like rigging, not degaussing wire. Thank you.
Also, this NORBIT mat does jet out a little bit over here.
It's what?
This does jet out a little bit here.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, I got this my off-road camera here.
Off-road.
I'll be able to see.
Yeah, I'm agreeing with the gentleman online. I think that's more rigging. That didn't look like degaussing cable.
As I learn now, you know, every piece of wire I think is degaussing wire.
There's the rangefinder.
Yeah. So the rangefinder is back here. There's another small protrusion on the front end of the turret.
Do some research on that.
It's a big chain here, huh? It's supposed to be an anchor line, huh?
Oh,
looks like
there is very heavy chain. So the Astoria took something like 65 hits in 30 minutes. Really quite remarkable.
And the after action report does not indicate any torpedo hits on this one.
Yeah.
Oh, the lighting is significantly different, yeah. I'm not sure it's better for the main camera, but it's a little better for it's definitely better for the cinema cameras.
So what am I looking at here? Is this?
Well, we're about 1/4 away.
We should be where the aft superstructure would be. Now, I've heard and read that supposedly when Astoria sank and her bow detached, that it has come to rest on top of the vessel. So
yeah, so I don't think we've seen that.
We have not yet, but
so
I think
we'll see.
that's
this is more of this
to whether we can confirm that.
More of this chain.
Starting to protrude a little bit
But
to your starboard.
like the other two, there was a severe fire midships from damage to the hangar and aviation facilities that devastated that area of the ship.
This looks like maybe a piece of the aft superstructure. And Jonathan says that there was we passed over a paravane hook.
Yeah.
And those paravanes we used for what?
I'm sorry, it's midnight.
That's okay. It's okay. No, I don't mean to put that on the spot.
It's usually, when I'm thinking of paravanes, they're usually from minesweepers.
Right, exactly, yeah.
And,
I've seen them,
yeah.
in my world, we use them to keep seismic arrays separated.
Now that's some severe damage
yeah,
there.
that certainly is. Yeah, for mine. Oh, yeah. So thank you, Jonathan. Jonathan says the paravanes we use for mine sweeping. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. I guess they had to be expendable in that. That's
bridge nav. Move 15 meter, bearing 071.
So now we're about a third of the way moving from the stern to the bow. We'd be right kind of ahead of where the aft house would be.
Jeez, what is that?
I am lost on that. It looks like.
Yeah, Jonathan thinks that's. I think he's I think he's referring to the aft mast here.
Yeah.
It looks like everything to starboard.
And that this may be one of the cranes. No, the AA director, the anti-aircraft director.
Oh, it's one of the guns, huh?
Director.
Oh.
Well, now these are the kind of things that will be studied more closely as folks are kind of speculating in real time. And
Looks like a davit.
my gosh.
Looks like we're coming into where the aircraft area would be.
Bridge nav. Move 20 meter, bearing 080.
So these are the catapults with the
slingshots.
see the plane on the.
Wow.
Ah, look, even better. That's a catapult.